Never in all my years have I been so polarized by success before in my entire life. Tell yourself to do the YouTube grind, recording long play sessions, editing long play sessions, rendering and uploading said long play sessions only to get around 5 to 15 views, which you're proud of, but you tell yourself to keep pushing because that's how it is. Slow. But then one day you get this dumb idea in your head and literally can't sleep at night because of it. Theory craft the skit, spend just a little too much time handpicking the best 3 seconds of a boss theme for a 7-second clip, get your friends to proof view it, then profit. The absolute best and most profitable video you ever made was created by only a mere fraction of the stress, time, and work. On one hand, I'm really upset. On the other three limbs, thank you guys so very much. Hey everyone, Coop here. All joking aside, I'm really happy that video did as well as it did. Recently, I've been pretty stressed out, I'm sure a lot of you can relate, but seeing that sudden burst of viewership and comments saying it made a lot of people's day really lit in my heart. For a long time, I thought I was in this stupor of YouTube because of how old my channel is compared to how little traction I get, the curse of the algorithm as I put it, but I was definitely proven wrong with that. Welcome, new subscribers. There's well over 100 of you. That is a lot. Maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but a lot to me at this very moment. That said, don't go too far down my upload history, but I hope this thing we got going on will last for a good minute. Nonetheless, here's that thing I do when I do it, a simple update for some stuff I want to make in the near future. So again, with that video, it did give me a newfound perspective that I'm a lot better at, or at least I should rely on making content I'm more comfortable with making. I guess in a way, I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. All these other YouTubers have Elden Ring playthroughs with hour-long episodes, I should do that too. So with that, I'm going to deviate from Elden Ring until I start uploading that Salt and Sanctuary series that I've been teasing for so many years. Before, I wanted Journey in a Bottle to be this lore-infused cinematic masterpiece, but it came to my attention recently that the release date for its sequel, Salt and Sacrifice, is May 10th. So I'ma just have to make a vanilla lore video. If you're interested, they'll be coming out soon. Wait, no, I've used that one before. I'm literally doing it right now. Like as we speak. In this very moment. Imades. It's there, believe me, at least the first part anyway, but it will be uploaded sometime this week. I just need to make out these finishing touches, do some marketing on these YouTube groups, and let the people on my other channel know too. But I'm assuming that once I get a good groove, the rest of the series, 3 parts in total, would make themselves. Most of the general script was finished a while ago, but now I no longer have to worry about it needing to flow as naturally as a one-sided conversation, while also being informative. And you know, I don't mind telling you guys this, I'm a geek when it comes to naming and making up titles, so I actually want to tell you. But the only other prominent bit of lore for Salt and Sanctuary made by the community was the Drowned Tome created by Osco13. And it was a really clever name because to see is a big part of the story. The Drowned Tome itself is an item that you can use to upgrade special weapons to their max level, and when that all comes together, the name comes off as lost knowledge being resurfaced. To rival that, I thought of Journey in a Bottle, which was to play on a Journey Bottle item. Players can use it to write messages to other players as the bottle jumps through time and space, but the cool part was that a character in the story uses them to write messages to himself so that he won't forget who he is, or become drowned. Said as a noun, not a verb. So instead of being something like lost knowledge, I wanted to come off more so as someone slowly putting the pieces of the mystery together with them struggling to retain their sense of self, and using that as a race against the clock type scenario. Ultimately, focusing more on the personal aspects of the Saltborn instead of just cold hard facts of the game. You know, this series will still have that tone, but it won't be so Hollywood anymore. I hope I didn't raise anyone's expectations, but honestly, that's kinda it. As the first video for Salt and Sanctuary, I'll try my best to upload the other 2 parts a week from each other, but if anything, it should all be out before the 5th of May. Don't quote me. In the meantime, I want to make more content for Elden Ring, mostly build videos which will not be practical. Probably won't make it past 6 minutes and just might ruin your YouTube recommendations. That's just gonna have to be the price you'll have to pay, isn't it? On the other hand, I have a couple of ideas for some skits that sadly cannot rival my Bear Witness meme, but probably good enough for Room Bear to tip their hat to. The only problem is that I'm having some issues with my computer, and to this day, after a whole year with said issue, I have no idea what it is, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Here's some bonus stuff I have in mind if I ever get around to making it. But also, please keep in mind that a little while ago I decided to do this YouTube thing, not full-time, not part-time, but in my own time, without the obligations of having to upload at set dates. I promise it'll be better for the content and my mental health overall. So until then, bear with me. You guys, take it easy. And as usual, Peace.